Welcome to Fast Cars, Fast Girls. We are your IndyCar experience.
I don't know. What do you think, Abby? Should get this shit show started?
I think we probably should, Molly. Well, I'd like to start off by saying somebody never silences their fucking phone when we record.
Yep.
Um, aside from that, though, um, we are enjoying this evening a lovely bottle of red wine from Lehigh Valley. So, thank you, Paint Tour Advanced Team 2. That was
Oh, is
a
that where this came from?
yes. That was
That was
that
why
was
you
the
took the photo.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That was the gift they brought me when they stayed at my place the night before they moved in to Lot 2.
Ah,
So yeah, Tim was like, "Here, I brought you some Pennsylvania wine. It's from their like local winery."
how lovely.
Yeah, so we're
It's very
drinking some
nice.
Pennsylvania wine. So thank you guys. You are the official alcohol sponsors of this episode.
Ooh, I like this.
If
You.
anybody else would like to be an alcohol sponsor of an episode, we will give you a shout out. We will always accept free alcohol. We'll accept free everything, actually.
Yes.
Molly and I both have lots of student loans, so
I'll accept free money.
money, alcohol,
Food.
clothes.
I believe that we took food home
Yep,
from the race that somebody else just left.
sure did.
You're like, do you want this? And I went, yeah, I'll eat them.
I'll eat them. Yeah, yep, sure did.
Yep.
Sure did. All right, well, season 3, episode 20.
My goodness. It's time for the halfway report.
It is.
We don't have any cool opening music that sounds like.
If you knew Morse code, you'd already know that.
Yes, you'd have been like, she's just saying a lot of nothing. So
But no special music. It's our
we just,
halfway between.
it's like not quite halfway, but it's like the break between races. So screw
Yeah.
it. I don't care.
Got a little break in the summer. It's in the summer. Yeah.
Ish, yeah.
So, all right, well, let's warm up these tires.
And there's not really a lot to warm up. We're going to be reviewing the season so far with some questions.
Yep.
And then we're going to actually check on the predictions that we made because I found them.
Excellent. And, well, good news. 2/3 of them we were wildly wrong about.
I mean, if you are
Par for the course.
constant listener, you would have been like, yes.
I mean, yeah.
Not surprised.
Not surprised. Not surprised.
All right. Well, let's just jump into reviewing this season. So, because I'm slightly lazy this week, I just wrote about 6 questions that we will answer with explanations. And I'm also going to toss this up on our social medias
Yeah.
because we want to know what you answered. We
want to know what you guys think too.
It's fine.
So, well, and my brother-in-law John likes to do this like at the end of vacations. He'll say, what was your favorite part? What was your favorite moment? What was your favorite
Not
memory?
Surprised
It's
knowing
well, and at first I felt like he was just screwing with me because
that's par for the course for him.
yeah, I mean that's who John is as a person, but I think it
Love
must have been
him, but
something
yeah.
that his parents did when they were
Oh,
kids.
Yeah.
And they go on vacation. They're like, "Okay, what was your favorite part of today?" And because he does it like when we go to Dale Hollow, he does it every day. What was your favorite at dinner? He's like, "So
Aw,
Aunt Jackie, what was your favorite part of today?"
I kind of love
Bird,
that.
what was your favorite part? I know it's really fun.
Sweet,
So
it's real adorable.
I know.
Aw,
I try to include it in sometimes because it is really fun.
it is.
I realized that it was a serious thing when he started asking other members of the family.
That's
When it was
right.
just me, I'm like,
You're just
my
screwing
favorite
with
part
me.
of today was when you weren't talking to me.
Yeah, I don't want you to talk to me. So
I'm like, because I feel like whatever I say, I'm like, I feel like you're messing with me right now.
What is this?
Because that's also John.
That's also yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, all right. So, but yeah, we want to know what you guys think too. So, number 1,
Favorite race.
favorite race.
Ooh. What do you got for me? What do
Well,
you think?
I'm actually it's gonna be a surprising answer, I think.
I mean, I feel like already saying that the 500 doesn't count.
Off limits.
Yeah, let's set a parameter
Off
real
limits,
quick
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah.
Let's be real.
But I gotta say the IndyCar GP has been my favorite race thus far.
I kind of thought about that too.
I mean, for many reasons, but number 1, the rain changed that race
Mm-hmm.
and made it so exciting to watch at home on TV. I mean, as Nick Yeoman pointed out, you can hear the crowd screaming for the last 10 laps. Pagano, all of the strategery.
Yes.
Matt Laced coming in 4th, almost getting a podium. Jack Harvey getting his first IndyCar podium. I mean, just great driving from so many drivers, and I enjoy rain because it kind of shakes things up, and it turned a road course race that it's it's cool because of where it's located, but it's not necessarily, the
Like
the
the
most
exciting
the most
racing.
exciting. Yeah, there's not elevation changes and such. I mean, it's flat. It's within the bounds of the
Right.
oval. And I think that if there's any way we could plan rain for that weekend every year, I know that we can't, but it just, yeah,
Not in the Midwest.
not in the Midwest. No, you
No.
can't plan for that at all.
No.
But yeah, I think, yeah, for the racing itself, that has been my favorite race thus far.
Yeah, I almost picked that. I picked Barber.
I really enjoyed Barber as
I
well.
mean, it was our first year there, so I think part of it is sort of that first year shine on the track, but my goodness.
Gorgeous.
So far I may
Wine
not
and
have
beer
been able to
fest.
see that too, but like the track is absolutely beautiful. Like they call Road America the national park of speed. No, no, my friends. Barber.
Honestly,
It's set in mountains. The elevation change is fantastic. And for a GA, not a bad seat in the house.
not a bad seat in the house.
And the
No.
the racing was great. I mean, the track,
And they have tons of screens there.
yes, which I appreciate.
Yes, Road America doesn't have enough screens.
No, it does not.
Well, the reason Barber can get away with that is because it kind of folds in on
It
itself.
does. So that's what makes it great. But the racing that weekend was
Top notch.
par because in practice drivers were going off the course left and right. You had at the end of qualifying, no Penske and no Andretti were in the fast six. I mean,
Hmm.
that's one of those moments you're like, oh shit.
What the hell just happened?
And the race, I mean, following up from like the rain out, not the rain out, but like the rain delay last year, like there's one caution. You had a lot of mid pack battles, especially like Simon O'Ward
Hmm.
and nope, can't think of it. I wrote it down. Hold on. Erickson.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was a great battle. Herta, the team, like had the whole issue, fixed the car, got it back on track. Like it was a good
It
race.
was a good race.
So
And it was a good weekend.
it
I
was a
mean,
good
just
weekend.
all around.
Hmm.
Even even with the monsoon that we had the night before.
I mean, it kind of made for an epic weekend.
It did. And all of our things survived.
Well, the tarp we ended up throwing away after the next race. That's okay.
I mean, it it still survived that race and was used again.
Yes, it did grow mold.
I mean, it's that tarp's third year.
I'm not upset about it. The tarp,
And it wasn't a new tarp when we started
no, it
using
was
it.
my painting tarp.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean,
that
I
that
was
tarp
happy for it.
yeah, that tarp lived a good
It,
life.
like I poured one out.
Yeah,
I said thank you,
thank you, tarp.
and we moved on. So
But
yeah,
uh but yeah, other than that, everything else
it
survived
was a good race. It was a good weekend. So I think that might be my favorite race so far.
so far.
We have quite a few races to go.
We do.
All right, best rookie. Mm-mm-mm. I'm wondering if we're gonna have the same here.
I don't know. Who are you picking?
So despite recent bad luck, it really still is Herta's season.
You think?
He has a win and a pole.
Mm-hmm.
Now he has had some weird luck regarding the car. He's gotten in a few. So right now I think he's really showing himself. This could change. I mean, he's got that, like Herta, he's like bad luck Brian, but it's bad luck Herta right now.
Yeah.
So I think that might hinder him moving forward because obviously he really did not do well at the 500.
Nope, he did not. Yeah,
Oh,
he's had a couple of DNFs. I do love Herta.
yeah.
I do. And I love that he's got the extra downforce from his big ass balls. But I do think sometimes,
It's almost like I understand that it's almost like he's the presumptive best rookie. I get that.
yeah. Well, I was saying that wasn't even my thing. What
Yeah.
I was gonna, my thing is that some of it, like, some of it, I think that he is a little too ballsy for his experience level
I can
at
understand that.
times, and so I've actually kind of jumped on the Ferrucci boat.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'll tell you what, that move at the 500
I mean, it was good.
was unfucking believable.
Yeah.
Which is what I said to his face when we saw him at the victory banquet. Um, and he chuckled. I was like, "That was fucking fantastic." I was like, I mean, just unfucking believable. I'm like, that was amazing.
Yeah.
And also props for sending an invoice to the IMS for cutting the grass
It was pretty funny.
and for the math that was on it. The speed of the car, like the stretch of grass, how much they were charging per
Hmm.
yard. I mean, that was
It was
hysterical.
a full commitment,
I
okay?
mean,
If you're gonna go
yeah,
for the bid, commit for the bid.
yeah, oh yeah, that was like playing the long game.
It was good.
Love it, love
Yeah.
it. So, but yeah, I've kind of jumped on the Santino Ferrucci boat, especially and and I hadn't thought about this till it was talked about, but it makes perfect sense. I'm not surprised that Sebastian Bourdais has been giving him
it's
insights. I know
it's
the fact that he
still
calls
I just
Seabass dad.
it tickles me
I love it.
all of the time.
I love it. Well, and we had a suggestion from one of our friends and listeners, Jim.
I was to say we named Jim and everything.
Yeah, that we should start calling Santino Sonny,
Yes.
like in The Godfather,
Also,
because I mean he's Sicilian.
he's Sicilian.
So, in fact, I can't wait to tell him that because I think that he'll really enjoy it
I
since he
feel like
calls
he will.
Seabass dad. Like, I think, yeah,
It fits.
I think so.
I think we got
It,
a new nickname.
yeah, so Sonny, so Dad and Sonny.
Dad and Sonny.
And I'm not surprised at all that Seabass is very openly sharing his experience and his knowledge of
Absolutely.
tracks. And so that's where I think that Ferrucci has a bit of a leg up.
Hmm.
And not that the other rookies don't have experienced drivers that are helping them, but, Rosenquist, you
I
know,
mean,
Chip Ganassi is looking out for Scott Dixon.
yes,
They're using Rosenquist to help Scott Dixon, not the other way around.
exactly.
AJ Foyt, they want, they're using Tony Kanaan to kind of mentor and help Matt Laced. You
I
know,
think you could have just stopped with AJ Foyt.
I know AJ Foyt Racing is not doing as well as any of us want them to do,
I know.
but yeah, but I mean, but they have that was always kind of their goal was to have an experienced driver and a younger driver and to have that coaching model.
Yes.
Dale Coyne Racing didn't come out and flat out say that. They just
It just kind
it
of
just kind of
happened.
happened,
Yeah.
which makes perfect sense when you think about Seabass's personality
Oh
and all
no,
that,
100.
and also like we said last week, I mean, any man that little that's ready to throw down with Paul Tracy does not have any kind of complex about like, oh, this is my knowledge, this is mine, I'm not going to share with you. Like he's not intimidated by
No,
anyone.
and I believe when first discussing the switch of Ferrucci onto IndyCar, the thought was the paddock would straighten it out, and he's on Dale Coyne. Oh, okay. Seabass will put him in his place quicker than you like anybody else would if should he have brought some of his
I would
concerns over.
I would put money on the
Oh, there
fact
was a
that there was a
pre-discussion.
conversation within the first 5 minutes of them meeting.
Yeah, they were like, "This is your new teammate, Santino Ferrucci," and Seabass didn't say hi. He went, "Pull that bullshit here, and I will pull you from the car myself and beat the living shit out of
Yeah,
you."
pull that bullshit here and I will fucking end you.
Like, yeah, that he didn't even say hi.
No,
That's how he started the conversation.
it
And then
wasn't.
he went,
Hi, I'm
"Hello,
Sebastian.
my name is Sebastian. I'm glad to have you on as a teammate." Like,
Yeah,
happy to. He did that after he said, "I don't think so, Sonny."
Sonny. I don't think so, son.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm here for
absolutely.
that.
And
Yeah.
and and Schmidt Peterson. I mean, they've got Hinch's
Hmm.
experienced, and they've got Erickson, and I feel like they have. I feel like they share information.
I think that they do, but it's more of a no. Don't say that, Heliker. That's mean. I don't know. I feel like it's more of an equal footing share
Yes.
instead of the Dale Coyne share is this. Let me show you. Let me teach
Well,
you.
and you got to think of. I mean, Seabass is almost 10
Well,
years
there's
older than
yeah,
Hinch, and so that also,
that plays
he's
into it.
been racing
Hmm.
for a decade longer as well. So
That's
yeah, it's not
absolutely
that
true.
Hinch isn't sharing info. It's
No,
just that
it's.
he's got 10 years less experience.
I mean, it's if you think about the people you work with.
Hmm.
A lot of the staff that I supervise are my age or older, so it's not this like I will instill my knowledge onto you. It's let's talk about things
Let's
almost
share.
across the board where
It's a
instead
collaboration.
my boss, whom I love and adore, is 15.
But she looks 35.
I mean, she looks my age, so I can say this, but she's older, and so it's more like let me teach you how to do the manager instead of let's. I mean, she is good
It's
and
not
has
a
a good
collaboration. It's
dialogue.
a hey, let me help you learn from
Like,
my mistakes and my
watch
successes.
out, you're about to do something, don't do this. So it's kind of how SPM I think is more of that like
Collaboration, a little, yeah,
same Z's across the table instead of I'm going to show you,
yes,
which is
and
not a knock towards anyone. I
no,
think
no,
it's
no.
just age plays into it.
It does. It
Hmm.
does. So, but yeah, I don't want to not mention them since they've got a rookie as well. And unfortunately, Herta doesn't. I mean, I know they've got like the tech support from Andretti, but he doesn't really have other than his dad and the other people that are
Yeah.
helping with Harding
Well,
Steinbrenner.
not after they basically pulled Pato.
Yeah,
Still weird.
it is
Still
weird.
a head scratcher.
It is. It is. But yeah, so I'm kind of with Ferrucci.
I mean, I get it.
I feel like he definitely
I was
earned
not
Rookie of the Year at the
unsurprised of that.
500. Yeah, and well, and he had a great showing.
Hello, phone.
Let's see, where were we at before Road America? I don't even remember. Anyhow, he's had a good showing at a couple different races, and so I'm just yeah, he has done better than I thought he was going to, and
Okay.
I'm excited about it.
All right.
Next up is our best veteran, which
Sorry,
I want you to define
I just
veteran.
did veteran as non-rookie.
Okay, so best
It's really should be like best overall driver. Take the rookies out of it.
rookie's not included. Yeah,
Rookies not included because they have their own special. That's why.
yeah,
I didn't quite know how to not say that in 14 words.
fair enough. I mean,
I mean, I don't.
I know who you're gonna say. You're gonna say Rossi.
Well, I was figuring you were going to say Pagano.
Well, yes and no. I mean, my heart wants to say Pagano, but at the same time, there have been races
I
that fuel
know.
strategy and other things have kind of fucked him on.
That's true.
And so I think that there are some races in this season that he should have done better than he did. So I can't really just hand it to Pagano. Just like I sure as shit can't say Scott Dixon. I mean, am I
Good
impressed by what he's done in the last two races?
Lord,
Yes.
Dixon.
But good God.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm a slow burn, but I'm at least warmed up after the first game of
I
euchre.
mean, the funniest thing, just when we always talk about Dixon doing Dixon things, like Kohler wrote, the Rev Group, Road America, not Kohler, sorry, wrong sponsor, was Dixon doing Dixon things.
Yeah.
He ended up last on lap 1, and then he almost flipping podiumed. So again, Dixon does Dixon things, but he just has not had the consistency he's had.
Because he's had some weird bad luck. And it's
weird,
like, is he
yes.
capable of moving through the field like that? Absolutely. But there is no reason why Scott Dixon should have been in last place on lap 1.
Exactly.
There is no conceivable reason that how that should have happened. And I'm sure that I'm saying that a lot nicer than Mike Cole did in the team meeting. Okay? or Chip Ganassi. Believe that.
I'm sorry, do you mean I can't.
Bradley Cooper?
No, that's I think
Al
you mean
Pacino?
Al Pacino
Yeah.
in that moment.
Oh no, it would have been Al Pacino
Full on Al
intensity.
Pacino, like raging bull Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Full on. Yeah.
Mhm. So then,
Face is red as yeah.
well, yeah. Who would you be
So
surprising me with?
um actually I'm gonna say best veteran is gonna be Joey New.
Okay.
Because he really hasn't had any big, you know, fuck ups this season.
True.
Um, he's won a couple races. I mean, he won Texas, he won Barber.
St. Pete, he
Or,
won 3.
oh yeah. So I mean, and he's championship contender right now. And so I think that he didn't win any of the races in May. It's like he didn't he didn't
Oh,
win the 500. He didn't, although he did do better than I expected.
that's true.
So I mean, maybe one of these years I'll start putting money back on him again, or maybe I'll just burn it, since that's what I might as well have done in years past. But yeah, as far as how he's had a good season, he's won races, he's had competitive driving, he's had clean races, and he hasn't had bad luck or made any stupid mistakes.
That's
So
true.
I feel like Joey New is holding strong.
Juliana somewhere is yelling yes into
Yeah, yeah,
her
she is. She's
right
got
now.
she got Ladywood right now.
She's like, yes. So obviously, you pick first in points. I pick second in points.
There you go.
Not surprising. I mean, also not surprising that it's Rossi, but
And I mean, honestly, I'd pick Rossi, except that I know you're gonna pick
you're
him.
like, well, you already pissed. Meh.
I mean, because everything that I just said can be said about Rossi.
Exactly. I mean, he's had races where he's not qualified the best, but I think also Newgarden has had races where you're kind of like, huh, didn't expect you to qualify here. But even in race, again, the same could be said for Joseph. Races where Rossi has not qualified well, he still managed to place well.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
because Rossi cuts through the field like a knife.
like it's just a thing of beauty to watch. Let's be
I mean,
real clear about
him
this.
and Dixon, it's almost like I would love to just put the two of them in the back of a field and
And
just
just
sit back and
watch.
watch.
Somebody bring me a wine,
Like,
a bottle.
you know what? Like here's Abby's ideal like
I'm here for
wasted
it.
day in May. Okay,
Okay.
here's what I would love to see.
I think I am excited.
I want 44 cars.
I don't know what the hell. Where
Maybe
did
not
this
44,
number come in?
42.
Where did
There
the
we go.
number come
42.
from?
I want 14 rows of 3.
Okay.
42 cars. So just 9 more cars.
Alrighty.
I want Rossi and Dixon in the back row, and I want you to run like 300 miles and just watch it happen.
Sit
Or at
back.
Pocono, because you can see the entire track at Pocono from the
You
grandstands.
know, that'd be
I mean,
nice.
but I want it on a bigger oval
Like a nice oval.
where I can see everything happening.
Can't wait.
It's too small
Is
for
it too
what I.
small for you? Okay.
Yeah, it's too small for me. I mean, not for everybody, but it is for me. Take that
I
anyway.
know.
Yep.
Ah,
I said what I said, and I stand by it,
that would be
personally
real.
and professionally.
Oh, I have to go home now.
But yeah, just to watch the two of them,
It's
because what would be amazing is that you would watch the two of them cut through the field, knowing that they wouldn't even fuck with one another until they got
that
up.
last lap where they're both 1 and 2.
Until they were 1 and 2. Like they would just trade in and out. It would
Exactly.
be
It'd be
like
trade
synchronized swimming almost, or watching a
Yes.
well choreographed dance routine. I mean,
Yes.
just watching them just move through, and then because they'd be like, "I'll handle you when we get up there."
That like see you at the front, man. Like
Yeah.
that's how in last row they just turn to each other and be like,
game
"See-
respect game.
See you at the front. All right, mate." And then they would go.
Yeah.
And I would also just want headphones just so I could toggle between their channels and their channels only,
Yes.
because it'd be great.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, so,
That would be a great way to just spend a day in May. And the only reason I added more cars is just because I want to make it harder for the two of them
yes, I was
because they can do it.
Here's 42 cars. What?
Why?
What?
Why
no
not?
Reason. No reason.
No reason.
Why not?
Why not?
Okay, I can respect that
Yeah.
as an answer because
Because I think it'd be fun.
I want it.
I'm in no way endorsing that many cars for the 500.
No, this is just a moment. First,
So
yes.
don't at me about that.
No.
I don't want to see any
This is-
hashtag fastest 33. This is
No.
not a bump day conversation.
This is just for funsies in May, and anybody listening would be like, "Yeah."
I
I'd
mean,
also
wouldn't
watch
you
that.
love to see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like just
Mm,
screwing around.
yeah. So yeah, I picked him 10 races, two podium, 2 first place, 2 poles, bunch of podiums.
At both first places, he ran away with the damn thing. I mean, got into clean air and then was like, "Deuces, bitch, I'm out."
See you motherfuckers later.
Right? It reminds me of in junior high and high school when I did the competitive swimming year round. We had a meet at IU, and there's age groups, and at some point, it's you basically it's like high school and college, and up, and then there's like a senior age group, but basically it's anybody from like age 14 to 80 is in the same age group. So
All right.
I mean, you could choose to go in the senior age group at any time, for slow or whatever. But anyhow, so the IU swim team, which is a fantastic swim team, I was a distance swimmer, and so we were doing 500 meters. Shit, was it a mile? No, I think it was only 500 meters, only. And their A squad butterflyer came, and on freestyle, you can swim any stroke you want. It's just that most people swim Australian crawl.
Yeah.
Which,
Front crawl.
which is what it's actually called. It's not actually called freestyle. Freestyle means any stroke.
Right.
So just some fun facts for you.
Knowledge.
The more you know. And so everybody else is swimming Australian crawl because that's typically what people are fastest at.
Yes.
This bitch gets in, swims butterfly. And the polite thing to do is, if you're the first one done, you stay in the pool until at least the second person finishes. So you shake their hand and say, good race, good swim, whatever, blah, blah. She swam butterfly, smoked us so hard that, she did wait and got tired of waiting, was out of the pool by the time the second place person finished. Was out and was dried off.
Oh, my God.
And already in her parka,
Yep.
Sitting and eating orange slices. But by the time I finished, I was like, where did that woman even go? My mom and my dad was like, she's already gone.
She
Bitch
gone.
went back to her dorm to study.
Well, I appreciate the detail of the orange slices.
Well,
I know.
I mean, it's a swim meet.
I mean,
Peanut butter honey sandwiches and orange slices.
I mean, any competitive.
Any competitive.
My mom brought orange
soccer,
slices.
Yeah.
That's it. Brought me
Soccer
back to
games.
Soccer games.
Yep.
Oh, orange slices? Are we playing soccer next? Anyway.
But yeah, I mean, it reminded me of that, of just getting your ass handed to you so hard that you get there and you're like, where's the winner? He gone, got tired of waiting on you.
I mean, that was my favorite part of both Long Beach and Road America was just turning to you and going, He's now in a 25-second lead. Like the radio from Joseph Newgarden when they're like, he goes, "How far ahead is Rossi?" And at that point, he was like 18 seconds, like 18 seconds, and he was like, "Well, okay." There's just
Well,
all
okay.
right. So that happened.
He got that clean air and just
dipped.
took off. I'm about to dip.
He did.
That's what he said to Colton Herta.
He goes, "Scooch, scooch, about to dip, son."
Right when they were like, "All right, gonna go green on this pass," he turned to Herta and goes, "I'm about to dip."
I'm about to dip.
And Herta said, "What?" And they said, "Green, green, green." Shink.
And he tossed up the deuces and went for it. He chucked up the deuces and left.
And left.
Because he's polite enough not to Irish goodbye.
No.
Because it is a race.
Well, and I thoroughly believe that Rossi enjoys trash talk. That man is not that sarcastic.
There's a deep, deep feeling within me that he just talks.
There's no way that he's that sarcastic and dry and doesn't just love to just needle people.
I just love it's in God's hands. Is it? It is.
It is. He doesn't even say yes. Is it? It is.
Just I'm gonna keep on walking.
Hilarious.
All right, up next. Best team.
Best team. That's a hard one.
All right. Give me a minute. I'm just writing, the stuff that I have to write down.
And of course, we haven't put any qualifiers on this.
Well, I mean, so far. We're just giving our opinions right now.
Yeah.
Just a lot of opinions.
A lot of opinions.
No facts to back it up.
Some facts, but mostly hot takes.
A lot of hot takes and opinions.
Yeah.
Well, no,
the halfway hot take report.
Well, that's what we're calling it now.
No, we don't have to.
No, it's not really hot takes. It's just.
It's not. It's just
opinions.
I mean, I feel like Penske's had a strong showing. Everybody knows I'm a Penske fan. I feel like that goes without saying, but it also feels like picking the Indy 500 for your favorite race.
Go ahead and root for the Yankees. No, just kidding.
Oh.
That's my favorite thing when Doug says it. And you're like, fun fact, we both root for the Yankees.
I don't advertise that because my sister-in-law's family all roots for the Mets, so I can't always advertise that.
Should I retract that statement?
No, it's fine. They don't listen.
Okay.
But just so you know, we ever are on Long Island, I'm a Mets fan.
No, I don't have anything Yankees. It's just.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I don't. So we're fine.
I do.
Anyway.
I have a jersey from one of their catchers from like 15 years ago.
Okay.
He was a badass. I was living in New York at the time, so.
Well, all right, that makes sense. Yeah, I forget. Yep.
I was like, this is when I was living in Brooklyn,
yep,
so.
Yep.
And the Dodgers had already moved to LA, so otherwise I'd be a Dodgers fan. Best team. So I mean, Penske's done really well. I would say team that I'm most excited about how they've done this season would be Meyershank Racing.
Okay.
As far as like improvement and all of that. I mean, because Jack's had a great season. He didn't have a great weekend at Road America, but
no.
I mean, but he's raced really well this season, and they've seemed to do better this season than they have in years past, and that excites me because
together.
I love that team across. I mean, I love them at IMSA, I love them at IndyCar, and so.
Okay. This is gonna be way out of left field. You ready? Dragon Speed Racing.
Oh yeah.
First of all, Hanley's brought the car. Like no big ins. This is their first year in IndyCar.
Mm-hmm.
So I that's not a qualifier, but it's like you do remember this when we talk about this team. First year in IndyCar, they've kept the car clean. They qualified safely for the 500.
They were not on the bubble,
which might have been something we got wrong a little bit there. And not by May they were already like, "Yep, we're in next year."
Yep.
And to me, that shows a team that's already seen the challenge in front of them, answered the challenge. Sure, have they got to first place? No.
No, and they had very realistic goals and expectations. They didn't come into it saying we're going to win the Indy 500.
They're like, not even the Indy 500, but any of the races.
Yeah, no, they didn't come into it saying, hey, it's like we're coming in. They're just fact gathering almost.
Is this what we want? And like their fourth race in, they were like, yes. This is what we want.
Well, no, they said it was even before because I said, when did you guys decide to do a full season? And they answered, they said before the season started.
Yeah.
Like they had only committed to the 2, But I said, when did you make the decision that you want
And
to
it
do
was
full
like
time in 2020? And they said, oh, before the season
before
even
and
started.
to
And I
me,
love that excitement.
they didn't announce it until afterward because I think they were like, well, maybe we should like see
Let's
how
wait and see
this
how things
let's see
go.
how this goes before we like put it out there.
Yeah.
And yes,
Yeah.
that's a team that's ready to take on the challenge. And I was hesitant at first. I will be very open and honest, but they have done well. Well, they've done well.
They have.
No big issues, no big incidents.
And I
Hard
mean, and they have lots of experience in
in
lots of
the
different types of
yeah,
racing. So
it's paying off.
that
I'm excited to see
versatility.
them.
Well, and when you think about, your great drivers, they're versatile. And
Hmm.
so I think having a team that all around is versatile is only a positive thing.
I am not just picking them because they appeared on our Carb Day show. That does give you points because, well,
Certainly does.
I'm cheap and I will take any sort of bribery. I
I
believe this was
mean,
discussed.
Ferrucci talked to us for like 40 minutes. So I'm
About
not saying that's the reason I chose him as best rookie, but it definitely
and
didn't
did
hurt.
not hurt.
Jack Garvey talked to us. I'm not saying that's the reason I chose Meyer Shank Racing, but
We've also loved that team for a while now.
we have loved that team for a while now.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which cat leg in the 6 hours of
Yeah, we don't have this in here, but my goodness.
yeah, set a lap record
Yes.
for speed, like kicking
Good
ass.
good showing by that
Was it the number 57? I think.
I don't know. It's been a long day.
It's the Caterpillar car.
The Caterpillar car. But no, there's the sister car in IMSA.
Yeah,
I think they might have podiumed.
they might have.
Again, it's been a long day. I don't
And we're not really doing a pit stop this week, a
know.
motorsports pit stop,
But
but
great job by Meyer Shank Racing at the 6 hours.
oh, great.
Absolutely fantastic. We will also not be talking about the shit show that was Formula One.
Yep, we're not talking about that.
No. Or
Abby doesn't like parades of any kind. So.
or the NASCAR race with the summer thunderstorm that everybody's like, I don't understand. Why is it such a big deal? Stand outside in a Midwestern thunderstorm.
Right?
Those things pop up for a reason, and you go, oh no.
Like, that is the definition of a pop-up storm.
It was horrible. It was big. I saw it.
Yeah.
I seen it.
Oh, on the subject of baseball, I will say this. At least I'm not a White Sox fan. God, Mikey, that really broke my heart. Who likes the White Sox? Are you from the south side of Chicago? That would be the only explanation.
I mean, he might have been.
What now?
Maybe.
They live in Columbus.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't have a
you know what? There's a 219 area code involved.
That's Maryville.
But that's the south side of a region.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's the south side of the region.
I know it's the region, but still, most people in the region are Cubs fans.
But south side.
I'm just telling you that it just
I know there was a
did
moment.
not see
where
that
like,
coming.
Huh?
I was like, what?
I mean, it took me a minute to be like, wait a minute, where are they? Oh, yeah.
Well, and yeah, it's like you live in Ohio. Like I would have expected him to be a Reds fan.
Maybe.
I mean, I can stomach that.
It's fine.
I like the Reds. They're fine.
They're fine.
I've been to Reds games. It's
It's
a beautiful
okay.
stadium. I've had a great time.
You're the Cleveland,
Yeah.
I've been there too. Not
Yeah,
bad.
Cleveland Indians. Again, also on water.
Who knew we were such fans of baseball?
Right? God.
This has been Fast Cars, Fast Balls. Nope. Nope. God, no. Nope. As the words were leaving my mouth, I went, nah, get it back, Kelly. No.
Fast balls, fast girls. Yeah, well, that's the only reason we don't have a baseball podcast.
Yep.
The irony is that if we had a baseball podcast, my mom would listen every week. She actually is a huge baseball fan.
I mean, my family is because my brother played travel soccer and travel baseball. Like, I can sit. All right, you know what? Nope. Stop talking about baseball.
Nope.
All right.
I love baseball live. I don't pay any attention really
I can't
otherwise.
watch it on the TV.
No, it's
Nope.
so hard. All right. The most surprising moment / incident /
That's just like most surprising. What I appreciate about this is I made my notes first. So honestly, we aren't just copying because we're in the same room. This is what's fun about this.
We're not. I know.
That's why I'm also asking you to go first because I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to pick as the most surprising.
Or like interesting, like kind of like that moment where you're like, oh shoot.
I mean, I would say you said it was Barber where like there weren't any Penske's or Andretti's in the Fast Six. I mean, that was. I mean, I remember that day that was a BFD.
Yeah,
Everybody was
we were
like,
just all
what
everybody
happened?
just stared at it, going, huh?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think because I'm like, I know we've had so many
I know there's been a lot.
interesting
Yeah.
things that have happened. I mean, recently, our Minnesota friends showing up to FCFG Unplugged in cow costumes.
Well, yes,
Did not expect that. I mean, that was not on the track, but
that was not. I think that goes in
it
like an
was
honorable mention.
honorable mention for surprising and interesting and hilarious.
Yes.
On track action. Um, I guess I would just have to say, kind of all season long, how many races we have had with so few yellows. We have really not had a lot of yellows this season.
You yes.
And if I was still playing the fantasy game online with everybody else to pick the speed, like I would have lost on any
Because you actually
tiebreakers.
take yellows into account in your time.
I do.
I just I want everybody to know that when I played it, I randomly picked a time.
Oh no, I straight up I did
Mm-mm.
research. Like I would compare the last couple of years. I
Mm-mm.
would look at how many yellows
I just at
fell.
that point
I
I
would look at
stopped.
weather. No, like that's when you were like make your like send me your picks. I'm like, "Bitch, I'll get them to you in 45 minutes. I'm on a deep dive here, okay? A bitch is looking at maps from NOAA,
I know.
satellite images from NASA,
Satellites are
get
linking
up
up
in
in
outer
outer space.
space." I'm like, I'm looking
Oh,
at, you know, yeah, the jet stream
is it a
to
La Nina
predict.
year?
Yeah. Is this an El Nino year?
Which is Spanish for the Nino. And if you're old enough to remember that joke, please remember your night cream.
Yep. Don't forget your nighttime face routine. Oh, so I would say just overall, that's been the most surprising thing to me is that although we've had quite a few yellows and reds in practice that,
Yeah.
and in quals that, the first couple races that really screwed some people
Whew.
during the races, we really haven't had that many yellows. And when we have, they've been pretty short, or if they're going to be lengthier, they've red flagged and just kind
Mm-hmm.
of done a hard stop and then been like, okay, let's get back out and get to green, which I know not everybody loves that, but I kind of do.
Yeah,
I kind of do. Like,
I'm okay with it.
yeah.
I see
So
it.
I think I mean, I'm surprised that there haven't been more on track incidents.
No, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and like even when there are, it doesn't like Erickson, last weekend at Road America. Well, and lots of people went off the course,
Mm-hmm.
and it did not cause a yellow. We had no yellows the entire race. There were lots of things that happened, but it didn't
But no
result,
yellows.
but no yellows. And so I'm here for that because it's good hard racing, and but not in a way that is putting people in danger.
Yeah.
The one singular moment would be was it Detroit, where Rossi was the only one who didn't get screwed when Hinch came out on cold tires. It was like Hinch, Newgarden, and
Yes.
Rossi.
Oh
That
Lord.
I think might be that and Ferrucci like threading the needle at the 500 and just cutting right the fuck over to like the side lane.
Oh my Lord.
Those two are my favorite, but would be my like most surprising moments in general, like the top two moments period, not the generalized. But yeah, Ferrucci just because that was awesome. But I talked about
That was
him. But
really
yeah,
good.
Rossi, I just love that it was like we watched that knowing that it was going to be a shit show, and the shit show unfolded. Somehow Rossi made it out unscathed, and was just like, deuces,
I'm out.
I'm out,
I'm a dip.
I'm about to dip, and
Again,
so
he turned in the cockpit, went, I'm a dip, chucked up the deuces,
and left.
and left. Because that's what you do.
So that would probably be my favorite surprising moment during a race is that I didn't think any of them were going to make it out of that, especially
Oh.
with, how many people got caught up earlier in the race at that exact same corner. And nope, Rossi just was like, and we cool. I
And
didn't
I'm out.
stall. Bye, bitch.
I'm out. Y'all want something from the McDonald's?
Right.
Orange whip, orange whip, orange whip, 4 orange whips. That's a deep, deep cut in. I don't have a T-shirt to give out, but I will give you a sticker if you tell me what movie that's from. Because I have some stickers left.
We do have some stickers left. What about you? Most surprising moment, incident?
Yunkos at Bump Day.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, but
It was like that surprising,
exciting.
exciting, but it was still surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, that they bumped out Fernando Alonso from the 500. Like overall,
It
if
felt
you look
so
at it,
good.
oh yeah,
I mean,
I can still see the moment where I'm screaming in my parents' living room to the point that my mother had to run downstairs because she thought something had happened.
Right.
Like, and she just goes, "What's happening?" And I was like, "Youngos!" Just
Oh.
screaming, because it was great. And again,
And didn't they come over the radio and I mean, they got bleeped. It was bleeped, but didn't they come over and
oh, there
they were
was
like,
just
how we do? We made it. Fuck yeah!
like everybody got bleeped at that moment. But
Oh, yeah.
last year's
Oh,
bump day was sad.
yeah. Just sad.
This year's bump day was like jubilant because it was that David and Goliath story instead of, oh my God,
I can't believe these two people aren't in the
like
race.
my niece nearly putting us both on suicide watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, your power just flickered.
It did. It keeps doing that.
Well, that's exciting.
Yep.
Cool. I was like,
Yep. Nope. It happens. I'm glad you were here because sometimes I'm like, did I just blink for a long time?
yeah.
I'm like, did it flicker or have I just had too many glasses of wine and I just had a long
And it's
blink?
just a nap blink.
Right. But I live with myself. It's not like the cats are going to answer me. So,
Well, if they do, please tell me.
I mean, if they start answering back,
That
yeah.
means you have to stop drinking for the day.
Okay. I was like,
whoa.
I looked at you like, why do you kill everything I love?
No, just for the day. But I, it was one of those moments where everybody over. I mean, I love This Is Indy, but I have to drive home,
All right.
and I have to work tomorrow.
Well, I do too, but
No, I have your schedule off. I also have to drive to Blooming to get my hair cut. So.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, nice. So that place worked out then.
Oh yeah, my girl in Bloomington knows how to
Yeah.
cut color
Curly hair.
curly hair. She cuts it dry. I'm already here for it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Good job, Harrison.
you also get hair tips from FCFG.
Yep.
We have all types of hair covered, actually, if you think about it.
We do.
Mm-hmm. I actually,
And you wouldn't know it now to look at me, but I have actually lots of short hair tips as well. I didn't actually have long
True.
hair until I was 20. So
Also, given my hair and the exact nature of the hair, I have to buy from the. I don't know what the term they now use for the hair.
I'm just gonna say you buy the hair stuff that black people buy.
Well, I feel like there's a better term for that, but yes.
Ethnic.
It
It just seems like that's
it
just
seems
yeah.
inherently racist to say
It does. It does.
Multicultural hair?
Yeah.
Nope, that also seems inherently racist.
Yeah, it does. But
But I have good recommendations, so you can hit me up on Twitter. It's fine.
yeah,
I'm
it's
good.
true.
I'm
You
good
do.
for that.
You do. Yeah. That was a great day with Juncos on
It
Bump Day.
was. Anyway, back to racing and not hair
Back to
care
racing,
tips. All
yes.
of the males just turned off the podcast.
Yep, they're done.
What's up, ladies? Welcome to FCFG
All right,
Unplugged.
now that we have your attention, here's the plan.
Aren't all the drivers cute?
Any of the guys who stayed just finally quit.
Now we killed all of the male listeners.
Uh,
Oh, all right.
the most frustrating moment.
Incident, drive, just like that moment. Yes, the most frustrating thing. I didn't want to just say thing because I felt it was too generic, but it's generic.
Yeah. Actually, for me, I was really sad that Pato did get bumped from the 500.
Yeah.
There have been many frustrating moments for me as a fan. I mean,
Yes,
not as bad as Portland last year
these things I know
because you're next to me
because I'm next to you.
and hear me scream, "God damn it!"
Yes.
Or "You've
Maybe-
got to be fucking kidding me!"
Maybe I should. That's what we should have titled this. The swear moment.
The moments that make Abby yell, "God damn it!"
Yeah, that's basically what we're calling
Or
it.
"For fuck's sake!"
Yes.
Yeah. So the "for fuck's sake" moment, or yeah,
The swear moment.
the swear moment. Excuse me. So yeah, Pato getting bumped just because Cindy Lights champion. He, there was
Like
all
that's
kinds
the
of
race that you
fuckery at the
yeah.
beginning of the season with him, not having a ride at Harding Steinbrenner,
Mhm.
and then he had a part-time ride at Carlin, and he's got, you get the monies from winning the championship plus 5 races, including the Indy 500. And so you saw him all month, and he just is so excited and such a great kid.
Mhm.
And then to get bumped, and I hate that Max Chilton got bumped as well.
Yeah, not a great race for Carlin except for Charlie Kimball, who was like, whatever, I got this.
I got this, guys.
I got this on lock. It's cool.
My shoulders getting a little tired from carrying the team, but it's cool. But yeah, so it broke my heart a little bit to
Did.
see Pato not make it in.
Yeah.
Um, I mean,
Mm.
I love Max as well, but Pato broke my heart more just because,
There, it,
you
it's
know,
just
even if he tries to come back as a one-off, it's still super hard to get into the 500 as a one-off driver.
absolutely.
And this would have been, I think, the year where he would have had the most experience in the car, etc., unless he ends up coming back
Mm-hmm.
full time at some point or part time or
Which
whatever.
maybe not for Carlin. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, I mean,
It's looking a little
because
shaky.
Alonso had tech support from Carlin as
Well, I'm
well.
just saying Carlin as a whole, the team, it's like shaky ground. I feel like
It is a little shaky right
little
now.
shake, little
Yeah, a
shake.
little shaky. But which is unfortunate because I love all the Carlin drivers, and in
Yeah,
fact, I love everybody on Carlin.
yeah.
I mean, all their team members, their PR person. I mean,
Nice
I just
team, always
I
great
love
interact.
them.
Like,
Yeah, they're
don't want
awesome.
ill will, but I don't know.
It's not been a great year for them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
The most frustrating thing for me has been all of the darn red flags and qualifying, just
Mm.
screwing quals for like God and everybody too. Like the first time it was like St.
St.
Pete,
Pete. No, we opened the season
and then
with
it was like Coda, and then it was I don't know if we had a red flag at Long Beach. No, I'm
no,
sorry, Barber was first. We did have one at Barber,
but not at
but
Long Beach.
Long Beach,
Long
but
Beach was the first one.
three in a row, and I was like, I cannot handle another red flag during qualifying because basically you're like, well, sorry, nobody advanced.
I mean, that's basically. I mean,
It just
I will
sucks.
say this for Rossi. Like after the St. Pete debacle, Rossi fully committed to the just take out enough to win strategy because you just don't
Because he was like,
know if
first
you're
of
going to
all,
have all of the time because of the red flag. And so many people got screwed out of positions and different things that it was like every time Rossi goes out, they're like, I think Rossi's on a flyer. Rossi's always on a
he's
flyer.
forever on a flyer.
Okay.
All flyers.
Like Rossi is balls to the wall every time.
Yes.
That is it.
Yeah. In
With the
fact,
exception of the install lap.
right. There's the install, and then there's I got to get this
Flyer,
done.
flyer, flyer, flyer,
Yeah.
change tires, install, flyer,
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 flyer.
flyer.
hmm
Yeah. So I mean it made it interesting to watch the
I mean, it
strategy of
does
people in
make it fun to
qualifying.
watch, but just that first three races,
It was like
it
what
was
the
the curse word moment of all races. Just, are you kidding me? Again, like St. Pete, I think we had reds both sessions,
yeah,
and that's what killed. Like I was like, I'm gonna throw myself in the water.
yeah.
Just gonna throw myself in the water right now. Take me away, shark. That's what happened. It's been the most frustrating, and there's not anything you can do because with TV. Anyway,
Yeah.
stop ranting, Helliker. It just won't end well for you. Okay.
But yeah,
I mean,
it's
for a rant, please see my blog. It's on there somewhere.
I'm sure.
Go back to March, maybe April, because we had the three in a row.
Yeah. No, that was very frustrating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm
These
glad that that's not continued to be an issue this season.
I didn't like part of me didn't want to say it because I don't want to speak it into existence for the back half of the
God.
season. So I'm sorry if that happens.
Well, if it does, it does.
So these are the questions that we have asked ourselves.
So
We will be asking
all of you, all y'all.
all y'all, which is the appropriate plural version of y'all,
Yes,
all
it
y'all,
is.
because there can be some of y'all, and
But
also
we're asking all y'all.
all y'all on the socials.
Or if you're from Pittsburgh, then we want to know what yins all think.
Yeah, what aliens think? Do you say aliens or just
No,
yins?
just yins.
Okay.
So
Is there a Z or an S at the end?
it's a Z.
See, I pronounce it with an S. So that's the Midwestern sneaking back in.
Yeah.
I need to remember that.
Yins.
I'll remember that for
Like
Pocono.
Ewins. It's short for like Ewins, but yins.
Do they say it that way in the Poconos?
No, I think it's a Western Pennsylvania thing,
Okay.
not an Eastern PA thing. I don't know. Paint tour, let me know. I've never heard any of them say yins. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's localized to Pittsburgh
Oh,
and the
okay.
surrounding area. I don't know that I've ever heard yins anywhere else.
So all y'all and yins and all of you
You guys
guys,
and gals.
are they going to be coming on? No, anyway.
Yeah, we'll have those
we
questions.
will
We'll ask you what you think too.
we will put it out on the socials.
Which, if you are not aware of our social media, it's real easy to find. You can just search Fast Cars, Fast Girls anywhere, and you'll find us.
Honestly, yes.
Honestly, yes. We have a website, www.fastcarsfastgirls.com. All of our social media is linked through there. You can listen to our podcast from there. You can also listen to us on any podcast app everywhere. We're on all of the podcast apps.
All of the apps.
We have
Apps on apps on
Instagram,
apps.
we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we've got YouTube. So check us out, look us up.
It's
If you think
fun.
we're funny here, just wait till you see our gifts.
Our gift game's strong.
Our gift game is strong. We bring it
Just
hard.
it's hard.
We
Okay.
actually were lamenting earlier that there are gifts that we wish were made because there are some things that are like way deep cuts that are such old movies that there's not gifts of them, and it's sad because
They should
it'd be
be.
perfect.
I'm not.
And yes, I know that we can make our own gifts. We're just not going
It's
to.
not gonna
That's how
happen.
this conversation ended with us. So don't even say like, "Oh, you can make your own."
No.
We're not going to.
No.
We're not.
So
But all right.
please to follow and subscribe.
Yes.
All right, here we go. We're gonna see how good we have done. Are you ready? This is from season 2, episode 57, our state of the series with Faux Will Power. He is not here with us.
He is not. Did we? We should have included his predictions too.
Well, I felt like he wasn't here to defend his choice, so he's not even here to defend himself. Kind of what I
I
thought.
mean, I feel like I know what he would have chosen for champion. I mean, I feel like
I mean,
I just don't remember who he chose for rookie of the year.
he went with you on Erickson.
Okay.
Actually, yes, I can actually tell you what he picked. Yep. He picked this one, and then he joined me on this one. And he joined you on this. Look, this is the most visual moment, and nobody's listening.
Yep. Yeah. No, we don't do that.
All right, cool. All right, here we go. Rookie of the year. You and Will picked Marcus Erickson. How do you feel?
I still feel good in
good.
that. I feel good, Molly. I feel good.
Sorry, that's why I asked, and I'm so upset at you. All right, so you and Will picked Erickson, and you're feeling good.
I still feel good. I think that he has had a decent season. There's been some unfortunate incidents, but I think he's learning and getting better and gaining experience, and I think that he's going to have a strong end of the season.
All right.
You picked Rosenquist.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great about that right now.
Yeah.
He had a strong showing at St. Pete.
He won the pole for the GP and then shit the bed.
Yep. His car caught on fire twice. He actually not bad at Road America, but other than that, I'm not feeling so great about this decision.
You know what you should feel real great about? You're going to get to pick first next year at the draft party because pretty sure you're going to lose in your conference.
No, 100% sure. That was the whole reason why I picked those. Not because I was in the middle.
I feel like Rosenquist owes you money. He was your very first pick. Like, you picked a rookie first. Everybody else picked veterans. You picked Rosenquist.
I feel like
you were so
Felix owes me money. Where's that IKEA
or at
money,
least a
damn it?
goddamn drink.
Or an IKEA something.
Yeah.
I would like a bed frame with shelves underneath. You're Swedish. You know all of the IKEAs.
And he can put it together for you. You know what? That's what you need.
I need him to buy and to put together a bed frame with drawers, please. Thank you.
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
All right, 2019 champion.
Well, you picked Pagano.
I still feel solid about that.
I picked Rossi. Really?
Yeah.
We're like 90%, 99% sure that Faux Willpower picked Willpower.
I'm sure he picked Willpower.
I'm sure he did.
Indy 500 winner. Again, I'm sure Faux Will picked Willpower.
Yes. You picked Marco Andretti.
I believe I said because it would just be cool on the 50th anniversary. Yeah.
These were our heart picks as we discussed before we started recording.
Yep. So I picked Andretti. Yeah. Did not age well.
No, didn't age. I picked Hitch. Again.
Also would have been great.
Heart pick because I thought that's what the track would do to him.
Well, yeah. Wrong. I mean, it made sense.
It made sense. Logically.
Almost killed him.
Almost killed him.
Got the pole.
Got the pole.
Got
Didn't make it in. Go win.
Yeah. The pattern was there.
I saw the pattern.
The magic 8-ball said yes.
But again, nope.
She a liar.
And
she a snake.
She snake.
So yeah, no, we did not do well on that. Although, I mean, I ugly cried when Pagano won. So
not unhappy with how the 500 ended.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Bump day casualties.
Oh, we went hard that rookies were going to get bumped, which technically Pato got bumped, but I don't think any of us thought that Max Chilton and Fernando were going to be bumped.
No, I definitely didn't think that Fernando was going to be bumped, although I wasn't upset about it.
No.
And I will, yeah,
I mean, was he great to bring publicity in? Yes.
sure.
I'm happy that he tried. I hope he tries again. Like, keep on coming back. It's fine.
But at the same time, it does annoy me, and this is going to be a bit of a hot take. It it annoyed me. I won't say it pissed me off because it didn't like make
It's
me.
just like,
It
ugh.
just annoyed me. I'm just like, ugh,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's like the.
It just annoyed me that every single day there was like a crowd of 50 people standing outside his garage, and I wanted to say, we have 22 regular season guys.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Like, really, really.
Really?
And first off, you're never gonna see him here.
No.
He hides from you people.
They don't talk to people in F1. Okay?
Yeah, you're not. No, if you walk one row over to the next garage, you can have a conversation with 6 different IndyCar drivers.
Mhm.
Take selfies, chat with them. Yeah,
Say what's up. Ask about their mom and them.
yeah, you'll feel like you're BFFs by the end of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoy that it brings extra publicity, but it also sometimes annoys me
A little bit.
how many people just like want to swing from, just I guess suckle from the power teat.
Oh boy. There's no response to that. There's no additional comment I can make. Let's just keep moving.
Yeah,
But-
but Pato was the only rookie that was harmed
Yeah.
on bump day.
In fact, I believe that we all thought that Dragon Speed Racing was going to get bumped. There was a note.
There was.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they did not.
Yes. I'm happy.
I'm
happy.
very happy about that. Yeah.
Well, the next two we really can't answer yet, but I'll go. Well, a couple we can't. But best race, you said Texas.
So far,
It's a strong contender.
yeah. I mean,
I said Iowa, so we'll find that out in a couple of weeks.
we sure will.
And then we can at least decide between the two of our choices.
Yes. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for Iowa because the level of excitement from their PR person already. I'm here for that.
Yeah,
I'm here
very
for
excited.
Ed.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
Yes.
I'm here for it being a night race again.
Mm.
And so I think that that's going to be really nice because it's going to be kind of like even ground.
Except,
We're camping and driving to this one.
yes, and unlike Texas, there's really not a lot to sightsee in Newton, Iowa.
Nope. So there's going to be a lot of tailgating
Yeah. So,
and an FCFG unplugged during the day.
oh, watch yourself, everyone.
Yep. So it's still going to be family friendly, and we're going to have some food because y'all, it's a long day, and you don't want to be after dark drunk before the race starts.
No, you will not know what happened.
So come to FCFG Unplugged.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be from noon to 2. Don't worry, we'll remind you again.
Yes.
Um,
This is your like save the date.
This is your save the date. It is.
Only because I got to save the date today. So.
Right? But yeah, we'll have
Save it as the
cornhole
save the date.
again, different games and things, and we're going to have some food.
Yeah.
So we're going to do some pulled pork sandwiches.
Don't worry. We are Midwesterners. We can cook pulled pork even though we don't
Yeah.
need it. Like,
It's
Please.
in fact, it'll be delicious. You'll be impressed that a vegetarian made meat that good.
I mean, do we eat meat? Not really. Can we still cook it?
Damn right.
Are we not Midwestern?
I mean,
Hello.
first off, I will go toe to toe with anybody on biscuits and sausage gravy.
I can attend to this.
Okay.
It's very good.
I have been tweaking my recipe for 15
good.
years.
Very good.
So, yeah, no. And if it would hold, I'd bring that to Iowa.
I could do some good B&G in the morning.
I mean, I could pre-make it. The problem is that
No.
we would need an actual stove because you got to get it hot enough to get it to thicken back up. It's the whole of the room, you know.
No. Maybe Pocono.
Think that generator could handle a microwave,
Or a stove top.
right? Who has an RV that has a microwave? That's what we need. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really what I need is a stovetop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway. So,
But I mean, Texas did not disappoint. So Iowa's
No.
got some big shoes to fill.
but I'm holding on to Iowa. I'm holding on hope.
I mean, I think it's gonna be a stiff competition.
Close. It's
yeah,
going to be a good race between the two tracks.
I think so too.
It just all depends on if Iowa gives us free barbecue or not.
We shall see.
And then the worst race, we actually both agreed on Laguna Seca because just take that nostalgia away now, people, and get ready for disappointment.
Yep.
Just accept it.
It's not gonna be what you want it to
No.
be.
And again, standing firm in that decision.
I mean,
Will did say Long Beach.
no, not for worst. He said
No,
no.
he said Long Beach for worst.
Long Beach is his favorite.
He said Long Beach for the worst race because of the racing.
Did he really? I thought he picked that for
Yes.
best.
Nope. He
Oh,
and I were Iowa for best.
gotcha. Well, I actually, I mean, we'll see how Laguna Seca goes, but I might have to go with Long Beach because,
It's a lot of walking.
well, I mean, not only was the racing not not great,
I mean, the racing were great for some of us.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the results of the racing were great for some of you.
There was a lot of mid-pack action.
There was mid-pack action. I mean,
I know.
that we saw on our TV back at the Airbnb because we couldn't see shit from
No,
the GA.
yeah, I mean, overall, I understand.
Yeah, so overall, I would say Long Beach is my least favorite race that we have gone to this year.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. I really wanted to love Long Beach,
Me
but
too, but no,
I tried it. It's not for me.
never again.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Go ahead and cross
Yep.
that off the list.
Yeah, nope. That one's not
It's not coming
not
back.
making the cut for next season.
Oh. All right. So we're doing a little bit of a structured white flag this time.
Okay.
I know, but white flag because it's time.
Well,
Those were the questions we asked.
no, I know, but I want to know what was. I want to do the John Hurst question of what's been your favorite thing.
Well, I felt like that was the most surprising. It's kind of like my favorite thing. Like
Well, most surprising and favorite are two different things.
well, they are the same thing for me.
Okay.
So my favorite thing was also my most surprising, like exciting moment of
Fair.
Yukos on bump day.
Gotcha.
Yourself, your favorite. Well, yeah, I know your favorite moment.
You know my favorite. Yeah.
Yep, go ahead, say it.
Say Simon winning the 500.
Yes.
Not just because Haley and I both had premonition about it.
I don't know. All right.
Oh, and winning the most money ever at the pay tour stock
The
market.
first time that we were allowed to trade at the stock market.
Full trading rights.
Boy,
Yes.
there was a lot of regret at that moment. They all went, oh no.
I know. I was like, I hope they still let us play next year.
I mean, I think we're on the board. I
Oh,
don't.
we're on the board.
You-
I love that we don't have last names though. It's just Abby Fast Girl, Molly Fast Girl, Juliana Fast Girl.
I feel like that basically counts for us.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. So our structured white flag.
I mean, it's a loosely structured
It
because
is.
I think it's a good way to end.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about for the second half of the race?
Or the season.
Yes.
Yep. For the second half of the season. So
Race. What race?
I'll tell you what's hard about this is that there's so many great races that we love in the second half that it's really hard to pick because we've got Iowa.
Mhm. We've
That's
never.
going to be a night race again that
Yeah.
we've never been to. We're camping out.
Yep.
There are painter representatives coming.
Yes.
A
A contingency.
contingency. I think
Mid Ohio.
Doug T is
Yep.
coming.
Yep.
And so we've got some indie camping guys that are coming. And so Iowa's going to be fun because even though it's a bit of a drive, there's still
drive.
going to be a lot of people that we know there. Mid Ohio, of course, is like our home away from
Mid-Ohio.
home, and that has so many people that we know and that we love.
It's the Indy reunion.
It is, yeah. And we've got Jim and Rayanne go to that one. I mean, that's where we first met them. It's like our
Mhm.
friend anniversary with them.
It is our friend.
It is our friend anniversary. Mid Ohio is our friend
Oh,
anniversary.
it's 2 years.
I know. And I mean, and then Pocono.
And then Pocono, which is great.
Oh my gosh. And it's another 500 miler, which
Mhm.
love.
Again, a little bit of a drive, but it's just worth it.
It's worth it. I hope that it's warmer this year.
It was weird. The weather was just weird last
It was
year.
like low 60s. It was just bizarre.
Yeah. It was just a bizarre weekend to begin with.
It was just an odd weekend altogether.
And then there's Gateway, which is another short night oval.
And it's just a great time and has a lot of people that we know and love. I mean, Debbie and Brian typically go to that one as well.
There's also a
and
casino.
Dave, there's a casino. We're staying at the casino. Jim and
into the
Ray are
casino.
camping at the casino.
I mean, watch out, y'all.
First off, if we miss track activity, it's because I'm on a heater.
Yeah, those are the rules.
Abby's already been looking at days she can pick up just to have money to gamble
Them's
with.
the rules.
Yeah. So, and then Portland, we're not going to, but that was a great race last
I
year.
have a family wedding.
Yep.
I mean, family wedding because of my brother's wedding.
Yep. So, I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to pick what I'm most excited about.
I kind of feel it, but that's it for me though. What I'm most excited about is how many good races we still have left. Like
Yes.
it might be halfway, but it's not like a downward slope. Oh well, Toronto, but we're not going to Toronto. We always forget Toronto,
Yeah.
but
I
it's.
don't because it hurts me every time that Canada won't let me in.
Why won't you love me, Justin Trudeau?
Right?
Please start just tweeting at Justin
Right.
Trudeau.
I love you. I love your country.
At Justin Trudeau. Can I come in, please?
Pretty please.
I think if you say please, as a Canadian, he's obligated to say yes. Also, happy Canada Day. We are taping on Monday, so
We are. So happy Canada
happy
Day.
Canada Day. But I really feel like that's the most exciting thing about the back half of the season is that it's not like this
Well,
back half.
and let me just say there's only one street course, which is Toronto, which is actually one of the better street courses
True.
as far as the racing goes. But I don't particularly care for the street courses. So the
Well,
fact that that's the
that's it,
last street,
yeah.
I'm probably most excited that we only have one street course left.
Stop.
Honest to God.
Oh, I
Because
know.
and that it's the very next race, and then after that it's just ovals and road courses, baby, for days.
Ooh. As it
Actually, 3-3, isn't it? Yeah, because
Yes.
Iowa, Gateway, Pocono, and then Portland, Laguna Seca, Mid Ohio.
I appreciate the pause where we both went.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
God
we
in
should know
heaven.
that 7 races because that's when Jocelyn and Nigel are getting married
Yeah,
in 7 races.
which is cute. I appreciate that countdown.
I love it. So yeah,
I'm gonna just write down no more, almost
almost no more street courses.
street courses.
I love you, Canada. I want to come into your
Please,
country.
please let me in.
Please let me in.
I just want to have fun and go to a racetrack.
Right?
It's just Toronto.
I
What if they?
promised them that I wouldn't even drive. I mean, I understand that my issue is with the charge that involved driving. I mean, the last time I tried to get in, I was like, I'm not even listed on this rental car. I'm not even gonna drive.
I want to know, like, is there a way to be like, but I just want to go to Toronto, and that's it? Like, can they restrict your entrance to a city?
Um,
No, they can't. They really can't.
no.
Maybe they can. I don't know the Canadian
Well, yeah, that's true.
Constitution, so who knows? But anyway,
What are you most excited about?
well, no, that's
just all of that.
because
Yeah, that there's
like as
not
the
really.
second half, it's not this like die down. It's almost a ramp up. Like
It
we have
is
good ovals, we have good
road
road
courses.
courses. Look at us, but it's there's still all of this excitement. Like the season doesn't kind of peter out. We don't have this weird crescendo to a championship where drivers don't end up racing. It's more races, good tracks.
And at this point, it could still be anybody's championship.
It's
There's
close.
nobody that's really
There's
run
no,
away with
yes.
the points.
Yeah,
I will say,
Scotty, I need you to lock it down.
I don't care. I traded him.
Well,
He can shit the bed the rest of the season for all I care. In
him.
fact, I hope he does. No offense, Kurt, but I hope he does shit the bed the rest of the season. I traded him. I should have gone with Pageant in the first place. I'd have double points. I'd be winning in my fucking league. Worst decision.
Mm-hmm.
I just panicked because then everybody else was choosing Dixon. I'm like, fuck, am I an idiot not to choose Dixon? So I didn't. So I chose Dixon.
Buyer's remorse.
100% buyer's remorse.
Sometimes you just gotta commit to the long game, like I did, and go, well, you're in the middle of the pack. Choose the rookie first. Made that decision wrong.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
We all made choices we regret.
Decisions were made.
I'm surprised that I'm the only person that's traded. Nobody else has attempted to trade.
I don't know.
Anyway, you could always try.
No, I'm done. I'm not trading.
I mean, or trade for somebody even shittier. Just guarantee that you get to pick first next year.
I'm gonna trade for Pato. No, we took him off because he didn't have the full. Anyway, we need to.
But
end
yeah,
this.
other than the final race, which again we discussed, is always kind of a letdown because
it always gets overshadowed.
Well, it does, and it's
And-
really more of a race for sponsors
Yes.
than
Racing.
than for race fans, and I would love to see that change, but I don't don't think that's going to happen in the foreseeable future.
Nope.
But
A lot of excitement.
and a lot of races that we're going to.
I know.
Oh, I mean,
It's gonna be good.
we're going to 4 of the next 7.
That's why I'm excited. There's just so much more coming up.
Oh,
So as we've said, stay tuned to our social medias. Thanks for listening and subscribing and share us. And yeah, stay tuned, sports fans.
stay tuned, race fans. Yeah,
All right, let's wave that checkered.
let's wave it. It's going to be a good year.
It is. I know. Wait. Yes. Okay. I kind of want to keep that. Maybe I'll just put that at the end.
If you're gonna keep mine, then you better do your
No,
like.
I'm going to keep all of them.
Okay. All right. Good.